What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are in the shop again today. We're going to be doing a quick video on this VSGO handheld vacuum cleaner. So backstory here is this woman named Jane reached out to me via email and just asked if I'd be interested in reviewing one of their products. I said sure. I looked at it and I said, yeah, that might be handy for me. So why not? So they sent it out for free, and in exchange I'm doing a video on it. So let's cut this thing open and look at it. My initial impression is it's a lot smaller than I expected. I mean, this is a handheld vacuum. It's supposed to be held in your hand, but it is the size of my hand. So I can't imagine it can suck up too much stuff, but we're going to give it a fair shake and kind of see what's what. Using the Kershaw Shuffle 2 today. It's got a bottle opener on it and a slotted type screwdriver end on the end, or pry bar, just depending on how you want to use it. But I really like this. I've been keeping this in my pocket for work because I have to open control panels with a slotted, so it's been super handy. So anyways, cutting this open with that. Not that this really needed much cutting open. Honestly, it has a very nice box. You can tell that they cared about their packaging, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did a Google search on this company. It is out of China. Shanghai, China is where the headquarters is based. But pretty cool here. I mean, everything's labeled. Main body, individual filter. It all feels very solid. Comes with a USB-C charger. I already know my first impression of this is going to be way too short. I don't like when cables are a foot long. I wish it would be at least 3 footers. There's a booklet. We'll look at that in a minute here. Let's get this thing out of here and see what it actually looks like. Feels like it's got some good weight to it. Yeah, so it's about the size of a small water bottle. Very curious to see how well this works. It's almost like a greeny color. I don't know if you guys can see that come through on your end, but it's almost like a green color. So apparently this has a flashlight. Curious if I'm going to need to charge it. We might have to come back. Okay, well that lights up. Like that's got like a flashlight. Hey, beware headphone users. Wow, it moves some air, I can say that much. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at here, but alright, let's just get all the pizzas out and then we will figure this out. So, my understanding from talking with Gene was that this can be used both as a blower and a vacuum. Doesn't look like there's anything else inside there, so I think I'm all done with the packaging. This is pretty minimal packaging, which is nice, but it's nice high quality stuff. So I like when I see Chinese companies kind of up in their game. So they called this the dust chamber and brush. So my assumption is, I guess I shouldn't make assumptions because I don't know. Let's just be patient here is what I need to do. Let's get this off. Alright, so there's all your pieces it comes with. It comes with some kind of scrubbing brush, which has an extender and can lock back down. So, scrub stuff or just use like a crevice tool. This is where it collects the dust. You can see it's got a flapper, a one-way flapper, so it will suck up but not spit back the other way. It looks like this probably goes on here. Yep. And then probably press the switch to increase air pressure. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, let's read the manual. Let's just do this all first time here together. If we can read the manual, because I only speak English here. I am illiterate when it comes to Chinese. Hello everyone. I'm Tony, the founder of VSG. Okay. So, okay, so this kind of what we were seeing. You turn this on, fan on, it blows air out of here. And this could be used to dust something off. So if you see, I got some piles here that we're going to use to suck up in a minute. And that's actually crazy powerful. I'm making a mess here. I think the battery might be dying. It just shut off on me. I don't necessarily know how to turn it back on. So what I think I'm going to have to do is plug this in and charge it. But let's just kind of look at it real quick, and then so it has blowing use, and then there's hurricane mode. Blah, 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 blah. No air is discharged from the edge of the pressurized ring. All of it's just pushed through. Okay. It's got a backlight and a front light. So to install the dust container, you just twist that on, get the suction nozzle on. Okay, I'm in. I'm going to charge it, and I will get right back to you guys. Just to show the mess I made and just how easy this was to plug in, I just used a brick I already had and a USB-C I already had, but it's just, you can see it's got like that breathing LED to show it's charging. So we will get back to this, and I will suck up some of this stuff and show you how well it works. All right, we are back. I got this charged for about the last hour or so. It's enough to kind of give us an idea of how this thing works, but I just want to show you how I did end up getting this on here. So this little port here basically would be just used to suck in air. You turn this on, use this as a blower. I know you guys can't feel that, but this little port right here blows out. You can kind of see it, you know, moving those wood chips around. And then there's a really high power mode. Sorry about the audio, I'm sure it's terrible, but anyways, this little guy pops off. You can put on your dust chamber, so it's just got this lock in, twist lock. Put that on, and now you're good to go. So you have this crevice tool and the brush. Basically all you got to do, that turns on the flashlight, I guess. So this button, click forward, turns on the flashlight, which is nice, kind of handy so that you can kind of see what it is you are trying to pick up. Maybe I'll keep it on for the video, but let me just tip this up. And you can see all this dust I just blew everywhere. So let's just try to suck it up. We'll keep it, the brush tool back, and let's just try to suck it up. So that's on the lowest level right now. And you can see it's actually doing a pretty good job of sucking that stuff up. Now, if you guys are like me, just kind of like to go for full power whenever I'm using the vacuum. So let's just turn it all the way on. You can see it all whipping around inside there. It's actually pretty cool. Again, sorry about the audio. Let's just go full power and see how it does on all that dust back there. Wow. You know, for a tabletop type thing, dust like this, it's actually quite impressive. You can see all that floating around in there. You can see it just sucks all that up. It makes light work of it, honestly. Let's shut this. Oh, that light's off. Okay. I'm actually incredibly impressed. You know, a couple of things I would say is I noticed that this is already getting scuffed up, but it's not really the end of the world. I mean, that sucked up some big material. You can see that's a piece of glass. And for the most part, it doesn't completely salt shaker all the stuff back out, even with the nozzle off. So that's pretty handy. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with this thing. Turn that light back on. I do like that little flashlight. That's handy too. Let's just tip this down. So I got some wire here too. I was kind of curious to see how it would suck that stuff up. Let's turn it on. So in the low setting, doesn't seem to be very inspired to pick that stuff up. Hurricane mode, as they called it. It is still sucking. Oh, there it goes. So it tries. And yeah, there it goes. You see, it can't make it past that flapper, which, you know, I understand. but it does seem to soak up just about everything else. You know, all in all, this thing's actually pretty cool. I could see, like, you know, getting it for your girlfriend or something, so she could have something to clean her car out. That would be pretty cool. So here's this, just like a little dust strainer. You could probably blow that out with a, maybe with the blower on this. Actually, let's try that out. Let's make a complete mess of the shop. So we'll put this here. Actually blows out pretty good. So, I mean, it's up for you to decide how useful this will be for you. I'm kind of curious to see how long the battery will last. Maybe I'll do an update video on this, but it is pretty handy for me. I could see myself using this a lot, you know, in the car, because I do a lot of traveling, camping, and stuff. So it's pretty lightweight, portable. You can just tuck this into, like, you know, a side pocket on a door, and yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I will say this thing's about $110, and for that amount of money, I would be buying an M12 portable shop vac, but this is pretty cool too. So if you're interested in something like this, link is down in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video. You know, I was thinking, I just did a road trip with my dogs not that long ago. Just got back this past weekend, and still kind of a mess in my car. I wanted to try this thing and see how it does. So here we go. Keep the brush out, see if we can scrape some of the stuff out of the seat. Getting a lot of that particulate out of there. Picking up dog hair. This has such a, sorry, you probably couldn't hear that very well. It just has such a limited capacity. Once it starts getting about halfway full, I would say this is not the best tool for dog hair, but dust, dirt, using the blower, it's a pretty neat little tool. Alright, see you guys in the next one.